Hi everyone and welcome back to a brand new video.
Hello!
So today we are doing the Who's Most Likely to Disney Parks edition.
Yeah, we've seen lots of channels do this, and it's always really fun, and we always play along, so we thought we would give it our go. And we asked you for the questions, and we were inundated with questions.
Many.
There's so many that I don't think we're going to be able to get through them all in this video.
So thank you so much for all of your questions. I think we're going to pick out about 10 to 15, depending on how much time we have. And maybe we can do a part 2 if you enjoy this one. Let us know in the comments. Yeah. Okay, who's most likely to cry meeting their favourite character?
I'd say you.
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know either. I don't know. We've never cried meeting a character.
I don't think I'd cry. I think I'm more like you saw with Woody and Buzz. I'm more overjoyed. Whereas I think when you saw Woody, you were like, ooh.
Yeah, probably me, but it has never happened. And I have met my favourite character, which is Woody. Which is Winnie the Pooh. It's early. Which is Winnie the Pooh. I've never met Meg.
No.
But I don't think I'd cry if I met Meg because she'd make fun of me.
No, she wouldn't.
But probably me, but hasn't happened yet. Who's most likely to queue for 2 hours plus for their favourite ride?
You.
Me.
I'd say. I'm more of, I think, oh, really? I don't know. But you were the one that decided Flight of Passage. No matter what it is, let's go and do it.
And you're glad you did.
Yeah.
And it actually wasn't very long.
It was only an hour.
Yeah. I'm more of the person to be like, let's just join the queue.
Yeah.
Whereas you're like, oh, I don't know if I want to wait that long.
Well, the thing with Disney queues, though, as well, is that there's normally a lot of stuff to look at as you go. Yeah. So it's not as bad.
Not as bad. Who is most likely to want to go back to the resort for a break midday?
These are all you so far.
This is me.
Yeah, I'm the
because Martyn is the Disney feed, and sometimes like my legs will be hurting or I'll be tired, and I'll just be like, "Oh, should we just go back to the villa or back to the hotel for a couple of hours?" And if I'm really tired, of course Martyn will, but you could tell he's like, "No, let's carry on."
I'm notorious for just wanting to plough through the day, but then I do enjoy it when we go back and have a little bit of time.
You.
Yeah.
I think in our Disney World holidays, we do tend to go back just because of the heat and how much there is to do. Also, the parks are open later. But then when we go to Disneyland Paris, we tend to go through the day. We sometimes have a break, but we do tend to go through the day.
Sometimes, I'm sure, sometimes we decide we're going to go back, but then I look on the app and see there's a really short wait time.
Yeah.
So we then go and do that first.
And then you convince me, we'll just do this first. And then it reaches 5 p.m. and the parks close at 7. You're like, well, I might as well just stay.
I've grown more accustomed to taking breaks.
Who's most likely to try and book another Disney trip the minute they get home?
Oh, that's me, I think. Yeah.
Martyn. I, of course, would love to, but I think I don't know, actually, because I look at Disney trips more. I browse them more.
But I think on a trip, I'm more likely to be let's book the next one. Yeah. Whereas when we're at home, you look at them more.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm when we arrive, I do that thing of being sad that it's nearly finished.
It's already just finished. Arrived. Yeah.
And I'm already thinking, let's book another one.
Yeah, you are. You're even like, oh, what date should we come back then? Yeah. But I'm a bit like that too. I feel like we're both the same on that one. We always want to go back. Who is most likely to buy the first piece of merchandise? Me.
Ooh.
Oh, I don't. Or maybe you.
Well, I don't know. I was going to say if there's a mug that I really like, something I tend to go for it.
I think probably Martyn, actually. I probably buy the most merchandise, but I think I wait until the end because I like to have a proper look, don't I? And then decide at the end.
I'm more of an impulse. If I see something that I really like, I'll go for it.
I remember there was one trip where you ended up buying a cap, a mug, and loads of things before me, and I was like, I haven't got anything yet.
Is that Walt Disney World?
I think it was Disneyland Paris.
Oh, was it Disneyland Paris?
Who is most likely to do audience participation in a show intended for very young children? Martyn. He always gets picked. Always.
Yeah. Yeah, I always get picked. So does that mean like just getting picked or volunteering?
Or would put yourself... I think they're both you.
I don't know. I mean, I think I'm quite shy at times.
Yeah, but you just seem to always get picked for stuff. Like, if we go anywhere and they have to pick someone out of the audience...
It is me.
It's 9 times out of 10, Martyn.
And the thing is, I can be quite shy, but then if I get chosen...
Yeah, you go
then
for it.
I put on, yeah.
Yeah. Because you got picked for Stitch, you got picked for when we went to, like, the dungeons. Oh, yeah. Or, like, you always just get picked.
Monsters Laugh Party. They got picked for as well.
I think it's your smile. You've been picked as the rebel on Star Wars so many times.
No, it was just the once. Yeah, it was just the once for me as well. Yeah. Oh. That's where I was putting my sunglasses on and then it looked like I was trying to show off my chest hair.
Who's most likely to apply for a Disney Parks job? Probably me.
Yeah, I always say that I'd rather just go than work and, like, I don't know, risk the magic being lost.
Yes.
Or, you know what I mean?
I think, I'm not sure if I would apply just because they're abroad. So it would be a massive change to our lives. But the only thing that I would be tempted by is a show at Disneyland Paris. I would love to do a show at Walt Disney World, but unfortunately they don't hire people from the UK. They only hire Americans, which I completely get because it's an American park.
In saying that though, we did actually once apply for what's the one where you go to Epcot?
Oh, we did. That was ages ago now. The CRP. We applied for that many years ago now. We didn't get it. Yeah, no. we tried to apply together and we didn't get it, but that would have been, I don't know if we would have done it, I'm not sure, but we definitely wanted to apply.
Yeah, we just thought we'd put it in and see what happened.
Yeah, but I think maybe if a show came up for a short amount of time, I would love to do that.
Yeah, so I think it would be you.
Probably me.
Because applying for the shows,
Yeah. Who is most likely to... Oh, we've done a similar one to that.
Are we keeping track of how many we've done?
No, we're just going to keep going. So I think we'll probably go over 15. Who is most likely to miss the photo opportunity on Big Thunder Mountain at Disneyland Paris? Me. I always miss the photos.
Yeah. The time when we were doing dinosaur and we decided what we were going to do. Like we were going to act like dinosaurs.
Yeah.
And then you completely missed it. And it was just me. Doing it on my own.
I do try, but sometimes I'm just enjoying the ride too much. Then I'm like, I see the flash, and I'm like, that's the photo. It's gone. Who is most likely to eat all the snacks at Disneyland Paris?
Me. Oh wow.
Well, no, I don't know. I do love the snacks, and I probably am the one to say let's stop for a snack.
But I will.
But you'll probably eat them
quite happily eat them. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
But I do love a snack at Disneyland Paris too. Who's most likely to complain it's too hot?
Ooh. I mean, that's...
Both.
I think... Oh, I mean, I'm going to say you just because of that time in Walt Disney World where you go, it's too hot.
It's too hot. Probably me. I probably would say it the most. I feel like you get really hot quite quickly.
But I know that I'm going to in somewhere like Orlando.
Yeah.
I will more like now, in the UK, I've said it a lot.
Yeah. But I watched a funny reel this morning where it's just like British people just say, oh, it's too hot. It's hot, isn't it? It's hot. And then like you ring up your mum and be like, it's really hot today, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I do tend to do that a lot. I do tend to comment that I'm hot a lot.
Yeah, because I don't expect it, you know?
Yeah.
Here, whereas...
yeah, it's less, in...
I'm expecting it when I go over to Orlando. Although it's great, It's been beautiful sunshine.
Gotta watch the vlogs back and notice how many times I say I'm hot. I don't think I do it that much. Who is most likely to ride Slinky Dog till they can't anymore?
That'd be me.
Martyn.
Yeah.
Love Slinky Dog.
Slinky Dog. Which Slinky Dog we talking about?
Disneyland Paris, because that's
I'd go on both.
I am excited to go on the Walt Disney World one.
Yeah, but I love it.
It's like the ultimate Slinky Dog.
It just makes me feel happy. The zigzag spin.
Yeah, it just makes you laugh.
It does.
And I just laugh at you laughing.
It just makes me chuckle.
Who is most likely to eat some treats and then regret it after Tower of Terror? You.
Me.
I don't tend to get too unwell on rides, but you sometimes feel a little bit, woo. So probably you after eating.
Well, I don't think I ever feel it, but I always say I don't want to go on a ride that's intense straight after eating.
Because sometimes I eat and then I'm like, oh, let's go on Tower of Terror.
The fear.
And then Martyn will be like, no, let's wait.
The fear of feeling a bit ill after it, I think.
Yeah. I tend to always want to go on the big stuff after, because I get like a new burst of energy after eating. And then I'm like, let's go on this.
Yeah. It used to be a clever ploy to not go on Tower of Terror. But now it's natural.
Now I know why.
Oh no, but now it is. I just don't want to go on that because we've just eaten.
Who is most likely to buy the most merch? So in total.
I mean, I could buy a lot.
You do buy a lot. Probably me though, probably just me, in like if we think about all the trips.
Okay.
Just because have the bags and clothes.
Mm-hmm.
But we're
photo
close.
albums,
We're
stuff
close.
Like yeah.
You still do like buying
I
merchandise.
pull back a little bit if I think, oh no, our spending money has reached its limit. I'll pull back, but I think in one of like all of the tag videos, they said like if you had unlimited money, like, or would you decide to buy everything? Oh, I can't remember. Go on all the rides, so I can't remember what it was, but I would choose to buy everything.
Yeah, I think with our spending money, we do try and like keep it equal as well. So like we'll buy both a mug, maybe like both a piece of clothing, and so like it's pretty equal, I would say. And we share a lot of the stuff that we buy. So like any of the plushes, they're normally like shared.
I remember it was buy everything or get fast pass for everything.
Yeah,
I think something like that.
Oh yeah, you pick buy everything.
I pick buy everything because you can just go on everything.
Who is most likely to suggest it's treat time?
You.
Me. I want to share.
Helena's like Winnie the Pooh.
I just like walking, like as soon as I walk through Disneyland Paris or anything, I just get sidetracked by all the snacks.
Is it time for a snack?
Also, it's a good ploy if I'm like getting tired to just have a 5-minute sit down.
Yeah.
And then the Disney fiend always does want a snack, so it's a good way to get you to sit down for a minute.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Who is most likely to get scared of the rides?
Me. It's obvious.
Although you have done so well, especially in Disney, the only ride and the only reason you don't go on it is because it makes you unwell, and that's the RC Racer.
Well, I don't know if it makes me unwell because I haven't been on it, but
pirate ships do.
I went on a pirate ship once, yes.
Yeah,
Knocked me for 6.
That's the only ride you haven't been on.
Well, I mean, out of the ones that were around when we went.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot in Walt Disney World we still haven't gone on.
No, but they'll be alright with all them.
Yeah. There's none of those that I think, oh, I don't know if I'll go on that. I mean, I think the new Velocicoaster.
Oh, yes.
In Universal.
When is that opening? Let us know in the comments. Or is it already open?
I don't know if it's already open.
Oh, it's already open.
I'm not sure.
I'm getting confused with Tron.
But so it would be me.
It's probably more Universal. There's a couple that we were watching a vlog this morning, and Rip Ride Rocket.
Still never been on it.
Yeah, that's the one which you're like next to conquer.
I get the nerves. I get the before nerves, but then when I've been on it, I'm okay.
Yeah.
But I get the before nerves can be quite bad.
Do you still get that for Tower of Terror and stuff?
No.
Or are you alright now?
No. Tower of Terror's fine.
Yeah.
And Hyperspace Mountain. It's fine.
Who is most likely to get lost in the parks?
It could be me though, because a lot of the time I'm like, let's go this way because I think it's this way, and it's not that way.
I think it is you.
Let's look at a map. Nah, just let's go this way, and then we end up going the really long way.
Probably we don't get lost in Disneyland Paris, but probably Walt Disney World. If we haven't been for a while, which we wouldn't have been for a while, again, we get confused and we start to think of the Disneyland Paris layout instead of the Walt Disney World one.
Yeah, when
and
we
then
first go back.
we think a ride's there and it's not. So probably Martyn.
Yeah. I do get lost quite a lot.
Who is most likely to be spontaneous and book Disney tickets for the next day?
What does that mean?
I think it means, like, stay an extra day.
Ah.
We've never had that opportunity because we always have to be back for something.
We always have to be back for work. Yeah.
Probably, most likely me.
Oh, I was going to say me, actually. But...
It just reminds me of that time.
Disagreement. Don't bring it up.
That time in the vlog where you were like...
Don't bring it up.
I booked you
don't.
I booked you an extra day. And everyone in the comments was like, can't believe he did that. So he basically joked that he had booked a stay at the Disneyland Paris hotel and an extra day in the parks. But it was a joke. He hadn't. And I was so excited. I don't know why you did it to this day.
I don't know why I did it.
It was so mean.
I regret that I did it and I still feel bad about it. Because it got my hopes up as well. And I don't know why, because I hadn't booked it.
You haven't booked it.
I thought it'd be a funny joke because I was telling you straight away that I hadn't. I wasn't like stringing it along or anything.
I know, but still. Because you were like, do you know what? I booked it. So I think me, because of
one day,
One day
I'll say it and you won't believe me.
One day you have to do it now and it actually be true. Who's most likely to sleep in for extra magic hours?
How is it me? No, hang on a minute.
It is. I always have to wake you up.
No, so I wake up and then, because you're not waking up, I end up falling back to sleep.
And then I always have to wake you up initially, though. There's been many a time where if I hadn't have woken you up, we wouldn't have made the magic hours.
Oh, but then there's some times where I'm ready and you're not ready.
Yeah, but I still woke up first.
Oh, I have to disagree on that one.
It's definitely Martyn.
It's Helena.
It's definitely Martyn. Although we're both notorious for never making extra magic hours on time. I don't think there's been one time where we've made it at the start.
Not at the start, no.
We're always like half an hour in. Extra magic half hour. Who's most likely to cry when they see the castle?
Yeah, Helena.
And cry at the fireworks.
Yes. You get weepy at the fireworks.
The fireworks and the castle are the things that get me. More so than like the characters. And the shows, sometimes the shows as well, but definitely the fireworks around the castle.
And exciting to hear that fireworks might be coming back to Walt Disney World soon.
So exciting, and I can't even begin to think how emotional it's going to be seeing the castle for the first time again. It's going to be amazing. Who's most likely to get It's a Small World stuck in their head all day?
Me!
Yeah.
I think it happened in the vlogs.
You always sing it.
Yeah, as soon as I came off, I started singing it.
And then you're like, oh, it's in my head.
But I love It's a Small World. I really do. I know a lot of people hate it, but...
Who's most likely to buy a Mickey balloon and walk with it in the parks? Probably neither of us. What I would do is I'm probably the most likely to... I think they let you hold the balloon for a photo. And I'd love to do that.
Yeah, you can't say neither.
No.
So I think it would be you.
I think it would be me.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I'd find it a stress.
But I don't know if yeah, me too. I don't know if I could walk around with it the whole time.
But yeah,
I would definitely want it for a photo, yeah. Oh, who's most likely to win the most rounds on Buzz Lightyear's Laser Blast? Is this Disneyland Paris?
I think in general, isn't it? Let's just do general.
Well, this is tricky because it's two different answers. I'm most likely to at Disneyland Paris. And Martyn's most likely to at Walt Disney World.
I don't know who's overall been the best.
Me,
I think. Be you.
Because we've been on more Disneyland Paris trips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The past few times at Disneyland Paris, I've fallen to bits.
Although Walt Disney World, I can't do it. I'm so bad. We went with my family and I was last out of everyone.
I love it. I love the one in Walt Disney World.
Only because you win.
Yeah. So we're just going to do one more and then wrap it up. And that's because I've actually got to go to work.
We're filming this early. I'm going to try and pick out one.
So sorry if we haven't chosen yours yet. Like I said, we might be able to do another one.
We can do a second. There's loads that I haven't done. Okay, who is most likely to favour character meets over parades?
Oh.
Ooh.
character meets over parades.
We both love the parade. But if we change it to who's most likely to want to meet characters, probably me.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
That's hard, that.
That is hard.
We're both not
huge character people. We probably would both pick watching the parade over meeting a character, I think.
Yeah, because that's just because you see more characters.
Yeah, and we love the whole like dance aspect and the whole parade. But I think I'm probably the most likely to suggest let's meet this character.
Yeah.
Martyn has a few characters that he absolutely loves and will want to meet, like Woody, Buzz, Chip and Dale. But then I'm more likely to suggest like the more lesser known ones, or the ones which aren't our favourites, but I'll be like, oh, let's just like someone like the villains. I always convince you to go meet them, and then you end up really liking it. The one we haven't done is the Princess Pavilion, I think it's called. So one day I actually would like to go and meet all the princesses. There's always such a long queue for it, and I think that's what puts us off. But one day I would love to meet all the princesses too.
Yeah, it'd be cool to try and do a day where we focus on meeting characters. We've never done that before.
Yeah, it would be nice to like spend a bit more time meeting characters. I feel like that is probably the least we've done out of everything in the parks.
Yeah.
We've probably met characters the least. So that would be nice to do on our next trips. But thank you so much for watching, and thank you for all of your questions. There are so many that I didn't get through, so apologies if I missed out your one. If you want to see a part 2, let us know in the comments and we'll get that filmed.
Yeah, because we really enjoyed doing that.
Yeah, it's fun. And there's some really good ones actually that we could do in part 2.
Gives you different ideas of things you can do as well on your next trip. But if you like this video, make sure you hit the like and then also subscribe to the channel, and we will see you next time.
Yay! Bye!
Toodle Pipski!